Hey, it's Richard Geller. People really underestimate the value of working at home. So here I am having my morning tea. It's cold, man. It's cold. Tomorrow they say it's going to get to be like 20 as a high. And, I'm just not used to this thing. So I don't know how you people put up with it in the Midwest. I'm here in the Virginia area outside of Washington, D.C., and of course, there's all this excitement about the inaugural coming up, but it's very, very cold here, and I'm not used to it. I'm thinking I should just move back to California maybe or something, because this isn't good for for the Gel dog here. Well, I want to talk to you a little bit about selling loan mods. And I've got something very interesting if you're interested in the loan mod business. A lot of you are interested in getting into loan mods, and there's a huge need for people in this business. Obviously, a business like loss mitigation, loan mods, short sales, it's going to attract, bad elements, and it's going to get bad press. And when I started working in this area, there were no regulations virtually in any state. And then one after the other, the states have enacted regulations. And long time ago, I used to be in the alarm business. I started a very successful little alarm company. And at the time, there was a number of charlatans who were in the alarm business. So what we did was, so that we would, when we went to visit somebody's house let's say we went to your house to sell you an alarm, we would bring a magazine article or a set of newspaper articles, magazine articles from the past, and we would show how there were all these people peddling alarms didn't work, and there were people that had all kinds of scams, and we would bring this up. And then we would educate our prospective customer about the scams. And then they would feel better about us because we would show how we were different, and we were not waiting for them to bring it up. We were bringing it up. And this is exactly the approach I suggest you take with loan mods. There are millions of people that need loan mods. And yes, they can call up their lender and do it themselves, but it's very difficult for people to negotiate loan mods themselves. When I came out with my home study course on loan mods, and actually before that, Mortgage Relief Formula, the first version, and now it's in its third version, by the way, third edition, updated constantly. I was hoping that everyone would just do this themselves. And I worked with people at that time. I had more time. I worked with people on the phone just to see how they were doing with the material. And I found that people just were struggling with this because the lenders are combative, confrontational sometimes, or they'll tell somebody something that's just not true, and people just don't understand this, and they just didn't get it, and it was very difficult for them. And that's when I realized that I wanted to put a course together not only to help you if you could do your own loan mod, which is not difficult, but it's just people aren't psychologically and emotionally able to do it and aren't that interested in really doing it for themselves mostly. But I wanted you to have material that you could use so once you did your own loan mod, you could help other people and get into the business of helping people do loan mods. Now, the lenders hate this. And they would like you to just, they'd like homeowners to just call and deal with them. Of course they would, because people they don't know what they're doing. And the lenders would like to just roll over and just take advantage of people. And they want loan mod people just to disappear, because they want to be able to just basically take advantage of the homeowner because the homeowners don't know what they're doing. So this is bad. So I think the people who know what they're doing in loan mods and are ethical and everything are doing the right thing, and I think you're doing the right thing. In my course, all along in Loan Mod Magic, I have taught people how to do loan mods without collecting money up front. We've done this from day one. Why? Because the unethical people out there, the scam artists, are going to be collecting money up front. And you don't want to be associated with them. And number two, in many states, it's illegal to collect money up front. So our friend, the New York Times, this morning has an article, and you should cut this out. You should go online and print this out. New York Times, nytimes.com, or go buy the paper, even better. Laminate this. Cut it out and laminate it. You want to show this to your prospective customers. Swindlers find growing market in foreclosures. Rescue firms, and that's in quotes, rescue firms prey on borrowers who face loss of homes. And the article says, as home values across the country continues to plummet, The authorities say a new breed of swindler is preying on the tens of thousands of homeowners desperate to avoid foreclosure. They should have said millions of homeowners. And back here it says at the bottom, and this is so typical, the companies under suspicion typically charge an upfront fee of up to $3,000 to help borrowers get lower rates on their mortgages from their lenders. I get contacted every day from people who email us, and I read these emails. They say, someone wants to get $3,500 up front. Do you think I should do it, or can I do it myself? So yes, you could do it yourself, and don't pay an upfront fee. You don't have to. And if you're in the business of doing loan mods, don't charge an upfront fee. Okay, we tell you how to avoid that and do very, very well in the business. But let me continue. Just one more sentence or two here. There are companies that provide legitimate foreclosure services, but the industry is largely, and I told my wife this morning, I said, I know what they're going to say. The industry is largely unregulated, which is what it says, making it difficult for homeowners to separate the good from the bad. Okay. And basically, doesn't matter how large the company looks or how nice their website is. Don't pay them up front. If you're getting a loan mod, if you're in the loan mod business, don't charge up front. There's simple ways with Loan Mod Magic where you can avoid charging up front and do very, very well. Get this article, bring it up. I want you to help eliminate the scam artists that are out there. Help differentiate yourself from other people who are violating the law and just running business in a bad way. So this is what I suggest you do for loan mods. And if you get the Loan Mod Magic course, I think Monday we're having a major loan mod seminar. There's some big changes that lenders are trying to put into place I want to tell you about on Monday night. So if you get one of my courses, you 365-day trial, Monday night, you'll be invited to that course. There's only 250 people that are going to be invited, and I don't want you to lose out. Last time we had one, we had way, way more people than that registering for the call. And so it's Richard Geller. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you.